Good evening, folks. In this video, we're going to talk about Rasmus Ristolainen, where we all stand with him, and what we're hoping for this offseason. Coming up. All right. Yeah, I want to do a little video on Risto because he's kind of gotten lost, I find, in this whole process of Jack and Sam. And to be honest, we know that Risto most likely is going to be dealt as well. At least that's how it sure feels, right? And he's the one of the three I kind of, myself as a fan, I kind of hate to see go. And if there's anything I can live with why he goes is because he's suffered the most on this team. And except for that little slip up there and you know, that he spoke out in his own country and probably didn't mean anything really bad by it. He's been very much a Sabre in his career. You know, he's frustrated with the losing, of course. I know he is. I can't blame the guy there. But, you know, my gut feeling is, honestly, and this might sound a little heavy, but my gut feeling is if we get rid of guys like Sam and Jack, he might want to stick around. I don't know. I could be wrong. You know, I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be dead wrong. But, you know, we could, he'd be the one of the three I really would hate to see go, you know, and because I believe that he's right now in his prime years. He's big, he's mean, he's not a kid anymore, he's a man now. And this is what we got him for, were these years that he's coming into. And I get there's tons of question marks with our team, our franchise, our ownership, I get it, I do. And I get you know, he's fed up with it too. I get that, I do. I'm not the type of guy I want to deny somebody like him a chance to win elsewhere. No, I wouldn't have a problem with Risto. I'll cheer for Risto wherever he goes, to be honest, for him. You know, if he gets a shot in the finals one year. But, you know, there's a side of me that I just can't help feeling it's a mistake if we lose Risto. Really, it's, you know, it just feels like that's our captain. It's kind of how I feel, you know. I just feel like he's our captain. And if Jack goes, well, when Jack goes, I mean, he's not staying. Jack's gone. You know, I think if we offered Risto to be the captain of this team, he would stay. That's just what I believe. I got no proof. Just call it you know, I guess as a fan, a passionate Sabres fan, you know. I think Risto might think this is my team now, you know. I'll have a bigger voice in this dressing room now. Things like that, you know, because he's pretty much a scary dude, you know what I mean? I could see him in that dressing room being intimidating if he wants to open his mouth up to some of the players and tell them how he's feeling about their lack of effort and things like this. You know, and you put him on a few-year contract. I mean, you know, we offer him a 2-year deal or something just to let him know and let him know that, yes, Risto, if we continue sliding down into the basement year after year, we will find you a good home and do our best to find you a contender and put you there, you know? You make that kind of handshake deal with him on the side and tell him, look, we're trying our best to get this franchise back on track, back to respectability, and you're the type of guy we believe that can lead us there now. He's a young man. He's not by any means in his mid-30s, folks. He has a lot of time. He has a lot of years left, this guy, you know? And I would love Risto to stick around and be part of a deep playoff run with the Sabres one year. I'd feel so good. So happy for him, you know, so happy for him. And it's just kind of how I feel, you know? I mean, some of you might disagree 100% with this thinking, but where I stand with Ristolainen, I hate to lose him. I do. I know, like, he also was losing his love for the game and all this, and I don't buy it. I think it was just his way of, like, saying, God damn it, guys, get it together, please. I want to stay here, but get it together. Like, you know, maybe that's his way. Who knows? But he doesn't seem like a distraction. I seen his last interview this year. He looked like a guy that's angry, but he doesn't look like a guy that hates the franchise. If that, you know, not that I don't want to say the other two do, But he doesn't look like a guy that's finished as a Sabre when they interviewed him. That's kind of how it felt with Risto, talking to him. And I'd like to see him stay. I mean, this is just where this fan stands. I think we need a beast like this, and I think a ton of teams will come knocking on the door for this guy gladly. I mean, can you imagine if the Maple Leafs would have had this guy in the playoffs? Think about it, guys. Just think about it. Risto hitting everything that was out there, you know? I remember that year with Jovanovski when he was hitting Lindros all over the place. I don't know if some of you remember that one, but yes, he was. It was 96, I believe, right? Hitting Lindros all over the place. Just destroying everything in his Pat Jovanovski that year. And I could see a guy like Risto in his first playoff being the type of guy that would do stuff like that. Have that kind of playoff where all the announcers are just talking about this guy, you know? Just how I feel, guys, you know? I don't know where we're headed with Risto, but I got a feeling we're going to move him, to be honest. I just want to go on the record saying I wish we wouldn't. I really do. Unless he goes up to management and says, yeah, I'd like a trade. Then, and even then I wouldn't be mad at this guy. You know what I mean? It doesn't take me like a spoiled brat at all. He just doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't come off that way, I find. He just seems like he's frustrated, you know? He's a leader. You could tell he's a leader that doesn't even have a captain on him. He probably feels like he's the real leader of this team, but he can't say nothing, you know? He's handcuffed. So I'd like to see the Sabres keep this guy. This is just me for the record. I'd like to see the Sabres keep him, and I'd love to see Risto wearing the C next year as our captain, because that would be problem solved in my books right there, you know? So let me know how you feel, guys. This is just one guy's opinion with a camera. That's all it is. You have a great night. I'm going to try and get up another video. A few things I'm thinking about doing. There's one ridiculous video I was going to put up, but I'm not sure you guys would think I'm losing it, you know? Anyway, that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.